So many heroes have some variation of an accelerated healing factor, because somehow they gotta survive being punched through a planet or being thrown into the sun. But this is the big question. But who has the best healing factor? Well, that's what we're here to find out. And just to make it clear, this isn't including durability, like Superman or Thor. This is the character is injured and then heals at an incredibly fast rate. With that being said, let's begin! First on our list of potential candidates is Lobo. Lobo is the last Zarian after killing his entire race and is now one of the deadliest bounty hunters in the entire universe. Lobo has an incredible healing factor, one of the best in all of DC. He's technically been banished from both heaven and hell, so he can't be killed, so he doesn't really need a healing factor, but that doesn't matter. He shot himself in the brain before just to show that he can, and can even keep on fighting with his head completely removed. Lobo has also regenerated from his skull in seconds, and has been able to fight when he was just a skeleton. Perhaps what's most impressive though, is that Lobo can regenerate his entire body from a single piece of tissue, or just a single drop of blood. He does this by apparently recycling his cells. Wolverine. Wolverine's most prominent power is his healing factor, which allows him to recover from virtually every wound at an accelerated rate. He's been able to recover from burns all over his body, knife stabs, and gunshot wounds. He can also regenerate missing eyes and organs, and he's even healed from being stabbed through the heart before. Some of Wolverine's most impressive healing feats is when he fully recovered from being caught in the middle of a nuclear explosion and has regrown all of his soft body tissue in just a matter of minutes after he'd been reduced to just his adamantium skeleton. However, it's been theorized that Wolverine can be stopped by decapitation or by possibly drowning or suffocating. Third on our list is Deadpool. Now, Deadpool's healing factor is based off of Wolverine's, but Wade is almost in a league all to himself. Deadpool has been completely gutted, destroyed by a grenade, decapitated, shot full of bullets, and has even regrown his own limbs. He's also been completely blown up and recovered, and has been completely turned into paste by the Hulk and regenerated. Perhaps Deadpool's greatest feat is being able to completely regenerate from just his remaining hand before. Unlike Wolverine, Deadpool's healing factor is somewhat based on his emotions, as when he's angry or happy, he can regenerate much faster. Martian Manhunter. Most people don't know, but Martian Manhunter has an extremely powerful healing factor. John can quickly recover from almost any injury and is able to reconstitute his body even when severed into several pieces. His healing factor has allowed him to regenerate his body from an extremely small mass in seconds, even regrowing his body from just a severed arm. And last on our list for potential candidates to see who has the best healing factor is the Hulk. Hulk is one of the strongest healing factors in Marvel, and it's even been argued that it's stronger than Wolverine's. He's been gutted and impaled, but has regrown all of his organs. He's been burned alive, but has completely regenerated, and is healed from having a hole blasted through his body. Hulk has survived nuclear explosions and planet-shattering impacts, and has even recovered from a blast from Ultron that is hot enough to melt adamantium. That's hotter than the sun. Hulk has also regrown from his skeleton in just a few seconds, and it's been said that he can heal and recover from any injury. So those are our 5 options for who has the best healing factor. So now it's time to get to work and start ranking these guys. Number 5, right off the bat, Martian Manhunter. He's been able to regrow from a hand before, but he just doesn't have that many healing and regeneration feats. So he can't really be put on the same level as the other heroes. Number 4 is Wolverine. Wolverine is probably the most famous hero with a healing factor, but that doesn't mean that he's the best one. He's been able to regenerate from a skeleton and has survived a nuclear explosion, but Wolverine can possibly be taken out by decapitation or by drowning or suffocating. Number 3 is Deadpool. Deadpool's healing factor is based off of Wolverine's, but it's a superior version. Let's not kid ourselves, it's superior. He's been completely destroyed and regrown, regenerated from a hand, and unlike Wolverine, has survived being decapitated. Also, Deadpool's healing factor can become even better when he is happier or angrier. Number 2 is the Hulk. Hulk has the strongest healing factor in the Marvel Universe, and he survived nuclear explosions, planet-shattering impacts, and has even regenerated from a skeleton in just a few seconds. Who has the strongest healing factor in all of comics? Lobo. Y'all could have seen this one coming. I mean, we've already been through all the other 4 heroes. Anyways, Lobo has regenerated from a skeleton, has fought as just a skeleton, and has kept on going without a head. He's also regenerated from just a drop of blood, which is maybe the greatest healing feat in all of comics. So that's it. Lobo has the best healing factor. Who knew? I did. So sound off in the comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And also, if you have any ideas for future videos, sound off down there too. And be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this every week.